Hello, hello. Welcome on in, everyone. I must say, don't know why, today I am much weird nervous for streaming. Not yet. Don't know why, but we're gonna do some fun little emotes and stuff. Get them all good and ready. I don't know exactly what ones I'm gonna do just yet. It's some ideas. Where did I write down those ideas? Let me just. Is it here? Oh, it was there. I think it closed. Alright, well. So I don't have the ideas written down anymore. Because, yeah, I think that closed without saving. So, oh well. Let's see. So, what is some. Trying to. Thank you, thank you. Well, I think a good basic one is just to start with like a basic me, just like a little, maybe like a little happy or smiley face of me. Uh, I think we can start with such a position. A bit. I looked up some stuff, so we get 5 emotes to begin with on Twitch, and people were recommending starting with a. Like they said that they drew it out in like a 500 by 500 and then like resize it down to the different levels that Twitch works on. Um, fairly small image because it's to you still want to draw with some level of detail, but you don't want to kind of leave yourself open to making tiny little details that are going to get lost. Let's wait a minute. I don't have the audio capture for some reason here. I'm just noticing. Uh, Audio capture and existing. Is that one not? No, that's not. All right. We can find. Wait. Okay. Is it a? It wasn't that. What did I do? All right. You know what? I'll just a second. There we go. So the upside is that the Be Right Back had the music playing, so I could send this there, copy it, and now paste. And there's music. Alright, we're all good. And now, there we go. Okay, that's fine. A little bit of scuff never hurt anyone. Alright, so yeah. Let's start by. Apparently, yeah. And you can let me know if it's too quiet, too loud, whatever. Um, Definitely won't be too loud, actually, the way I've said it. Let me know if it's too quiet. If you'd like a little bit more. But other than that, I guess I'll start scribbling a little chibi for me. Sound an 8. Hey! Welcome in, Captain Jules. Good to see you here. Alright, Let's see. So let's. How do you even draw a chibi? Is so like gotta fill in most of the space because that's the point. We want it to be as big in the space as we can. I think this is good for now. Here we go. A little. Should we give it a little waving? A little hand waving up. Like a little something. No, I reckon we'll go with a nice basic. Nice basic one to begin with. Could give it my little like kind of creepy grin that apparently scares Piper every time I post in the well, every time I link my thing in the self promo thing on her Discord. All right. So, uh, oh, it's so much easier just being able to draw the head. That's so nice, actually. Alright, gotta get big eyes for Chibi. I gotta do it a little bit. Let's wait. There we go, something more like. Giving me a big smile. Oh yeah, and also something which I mentioned last stream was how I was trying to get in contact with Lynx, my person who drew and rigged up my model to maybe like do a few little modifications and even like extra stuff done. And I was like, but it all comes down to like whether or not they like how soon they see or respond to that. And like apparently they responded while I was streaming. But obviously I didn't get the message until afterwards. So yeah, things I have sent my requests. She is first working on the adjustments to my base model. And then we're going to discuss expanding the model. I'm going to get some extra things, which will be so very lovely. Yeah. And it is kind of Terezi now you mention it. But it's fine because I'm gonna have sharp teeth and red eyes. Wait a minute. Because yeah, that's actually one of the adjustments is I'm gonna have all sharp teeth. We're gonna ditch these flat human teeth. I'm gonna get upgrades. Let's. All right. So just to skip Piper even more. Exactly. Think about it. Does Piper get scared enough? The answer is no. Yeah. Oh wait a minute. There's no room for my little ice spikes. We got to consider rearranging some things. Because my little ice spikes are a big part of my brand. The Funkos, then the spoopy face. Oh, that's what we need. Yeah. We need to get the Shale Leaf Funko just to terrify Piper. Like I will hate it as well because I'm with her on that. Funkos are awful. But to mess with someone, I'll do it. Let's see. How do we? Let's rotate that a little bit. We go there. That is true. Bit too far down. Well, we need room, so too far down it will have to be. I guess it could go up a little bit. But I want to make sure that there is room for these first. I don't know why I'm just very attached to these weird little ice streaks. Let's go there. So now we can consider moving this up some. There we go. That should be good. Unless I extend the chin some. Nah. I think it's good there. And yeah, we also need the little nose. Could probably make it a bit bigger for the chibi version, just so it's like visible. Let's also get rid of some of this. Oh, should I have the eyes overlay the hair is actually a question. Because I know that's like a design choice that happens in anime. Hmm. Actually, wonder if it's actually thinking like the face is a bit big. So that actually will. Wonder if we just squish the face. I don't want to squish it too much. There we go. That is a little better, I think. And now there's room for just a bit more head. We'll erase all this. Actually, we can make the neck kind of tinier, I think, because it's just a spine. Kind of looks a bit weird if it's too stretched out. There's only like really room to display like two little segment bits. Right, now. Ah, there we go. How's that look? Does it look like me? Can get rid of that. Yeah, I got ideas for like a more casual outfit, and thank you. Ideas for another more casual outfit and a slightly different hair, which I should be able to like toggle. The idea which I would have is like toggle between them and the main outfit, so I can mix and match all my things, and then just as I go on, I can keep going back to links and being like, hey, I want something more. And then Lynx will be like, okay, fine, this fucker. I gotta. This is lovely. Um, which is actually slender. Lynx has actually been very nice. Um, I think I'll have the eyes go over the hair. Like, emphasize the eyes more than anything else. So my eyes are gorgeous. Which one was this? Ah, yeah. So, like, in the background this time, all I've got going is Mabinogi music. All music from my favorite MMO, really the only one I've ever played, Mabinogi. Like, I've played others, but never to like any real, like, long-term degree. Alright, this is good. Alright, so let's bring that up. This is like my face when I get to talk about something nerdy with friends. Like, ooh, something I like came up in conversation. Yeah, like what? Snapper Kit and Nerdy Dragon talking about something like what's something you guys talk about that isn't Animorphs? Because you never talk about that while I'm around. It's like was that Warframe? That's it. You're like talking about Warframe for like an hour and a half, and then suddenly the topic shifts to like uh back to D&D or something, and I'm like, ooh, me, I can jump in this conversation. Maybe, I don't know, it just doesn't catch my attention. But certainly the fact that it's third person makes it plausible for me to eventually try it. Maybe actually we'll now go. I have to also find a way to get these emotes into Discord. That'll be fun. Also, just random thought that came to mind. Because of that video I think you sent, Sniper, about Sonic Adventure, I've now been like thinking about playing Sonic Adventure with like the mods to make it more Dreamcasty. Like that's been on my mind now. Oh no. Indeed. Anyway. No, that's... Gotta ran this out a little bit, because the other one isn't pointed. It'd be weird if one eye was kinda pointed and the other wasn't. Let's do that. Yeah. Now, do I keep the teeth separate, or I could like make them more as like one big jaggedy tooth? Well, we'll separate them for now, I think. You like the joined ones? Well, I am an impressional person, so I'll do joined ones. Started playing Baldur's Gate 3 after release, with the girl holding the guy's metal arm. She's about to say, "Did you keep the real one?" Baldur's Gate 3. No, not. It's fine, because I don't think I really had an opinion. And so once someone gave me an opinion, that was it. It was all over. I don't know why I'm being like this particular, especially when this kind of detail probably won't show up in the end. But that's what I'm doing. Actually, that's... No, let's actually... We could just... Found it? Let's have a little look. Oh yeah, that one. Baldur's Gate 3? I mean, that's still me. We're gonna have to just like take this as like the finished picture and then just slap Baldur's Gate 3 question mark on it. I guess not even a question mark, but... But yeah, that completely captures the vibe I was saying, yeah. You guys talking about something I don't care about? I've been zoning out in the conversation for like an hour, and then Baldur's Gate 3? Ah, that's a lot. There we go. I like this. Ah, come on. That will do. Ah, this is so great though. I'm gonna be a real streamer. Have emotes and whatnot. I am very excited. Mhm. Let's see. Given I've got 5 to do, I've still got plenty of work to do left on this one. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get through all 5 today, which is fine by me, all things considered. I will probably not be doing any which I didn't finish on stream. I'd probably just be doing in my own off time. Wait, no, that's too low. Right. But we'll enjoy doing what we can. Just having a good vibe. Let's see. How does my hair work again? Yeah, I thought so. It's pretty simple. I mean, I could just look at my model, but it's a little clearer if I look at my own art and reference sheet. Especially since this has got all these layers to it. Kinda wanna, yeah, avoid getting too much of the line actually on the, like an ogre. How fucking dare you? Call me an ogre? I will not take this harassment. Mods ban Snapper Kit. Yeah, I'm aware they got layers. But like, what about a cake? Like, cakes have layers. You can't ban yourself, damn it. That would have been funny. Also, I was kind of not expecting you to ban yourself, so that's fine. Also. And there we go. Line work done. Now for the coloring. I should actually... Yeah, let's open this in a new document, just so we can steal some colors. Hi. This is back when I had... This is a reference from back when I had skeleton-y teeth. Amazing. Oh, yeah, this is the hair. I'm gonna have to... Let's make the... There you go. Make that slightly blue. Oh, wrong way now. So I can color and see what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute. Small detail that would probably get resized into oblivion anyway, but I gotta fix it. And I did. So we're all good, we're all good. Guess actually another thing I need to consider is, do I make the liner, like for the hair, like more of a grey instead of a black? Because that's normally something I like to do, is like match the liner to the like the color surrounding it. But I'm wondering if it would just look better big, bold, and black on you know, on a small little emote thing. I will, you know, I can do a bit of Google once I'm finished coloring in to see how other people do it and how it looks with other people. There we go. I'll just go over capture my bone color. Oh, delicious. I also got a few little things that need fixing up. My teeth. Just like real life. My teeth needed fixing. Doo -doo. Wait a minute, is this where I think it's from? Yeah. This music is one of the wildest things about Mabinogi, in my opinion, is the fact that it has a whole story arc dedicated to William Shakespeare. And this is from that one of the dungeons in that arc. So yeah. Just a little bit of Mabinogi trivia. Learn something new every day indeed. It was so freaking weird because so like the Mabinogi is like based on old Celtic myth, the Mabinogion, and they have a whole part dedicated to William Shakespeare. And it's just like, why? Why did you do this? Like, it's not like it's even like that bad of an story arc or anything, but it's like, what was the thought process? That said, it wasn't especially interesting either, but alright. Now let's get just like a nice dark red for my eyes. Well, we can brighten this up a bit later. Yeah, so the basic idea of that plot line is that because I think there's like a period of time where William, like, no one really knows what Shakespeare was doing. So the idea is that during that time, he died at sea, got isekai'd into the Celtic, land of Tir na Nog, as a Miletian. He was the first Miletian, which is like the player race. They're basically just super cool and never die and all that kind of stuff. Basically isekai protagonist. And his arrival, just he predicted the future, saw that the gods were going to do terrible things, and so he wrote the stories of Hamlet and Romeo and Juliet as ways to warn people that the gods were gonna fuck them up before the gods did anything, and like as a way to get uh you know get it under the radar. It didn't work in the end, and so it became the Pied Piper and led all the children away from the city before it was destroyed. Mabinogi's a trip. uh, I I find it hard to recommend on like the gameplay. I am not the biggest fan of the gameplay, all things considered, but the story itself, I am quite invested in, and the world and the lore, because it goes pretty hard on that. It's one of those games where they basically find a way to justify game mechanics in the lore. So, like, why can you die and then go back and and you're safe? That's because your character is a Meletian, and Meletians are, you know, people from another world. Because they're not tied to this world, they can't die in it. Like so they go, like, even I think in one of the I think in the most recent, I say recent as if like they haven't had a story update in fucking ages, but the latest one that they have had, the boss explicitly calls you out for disrupting the flow of time, because in most timelines you failed, you tried to fight a boss, you failed, and then you rewound time to go do it again. And like that's just a game mechanic normally, but this boss is like, you're a little fucking shithead, aren't you? Yeah. I mean, in theory, if you manage to beat all of the story, like all of the story quests, without ever dying or failing, that could be a false call out because it's not like it actually records whether you have or haven't. But I mean, in basically every case. Let's see. Now we can do this. We can do. There we go. There we go. Maybe this can be a little brighter though. And a little darker. There we go, perfect. Oh, look how happy I am. Let's see. So now, move this, we need to transparentify this. Oh, I drew it on the wrong layer, didn't I? Of course I did. Of course I did. Yeah. Mabinogi is ooh. Yeah, it's a game which basically I got invested enough in the lore and stuff with that I am running a D&D adventure based on it twice for two different groups. And one of them is actually coming to a close very soon. Ah, I look so happy. This is great. Now it just needs a little bit of shading. Yep, and Sniper's in the other one. So yeah, like, I can't talk about it too much, obviously, because that would be spoilers. But like the Shakespeare stuff, I'm like, I don't think I'd necessarily need to bring this in. I can take the ideas behind it, but it doesn't have to be Shakespeare. Alright. Yeah, my hair. That's a bit too purple. There we go. Let's see, where do I want the lighting to be? I reckon up here. Oh. Yeah, but it is also something which I could just talk forever on. Because especially since like I thought I had like a really good grasp on the lore and everything, and I did, to an like to a level, but it's like actually running it as a campaign kind of forced me to learn even more things. It's like, oh, this shit goes even deeper than I thought. Mm-hmm. 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 And get, not that you can really see the white on the light gray, but I guess you can't actually. I guess it depends on the screen. Maybe I should be more careful. I'm realizing on on my second screen it's actually a lot more visible. Alright. Maybe I should mess with my primary screen colors sometime. But that's good for the hair. Boom, 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 boom. Bone. Nah, actually, I might. Well, let's make another layer, and we'll just whiten those pearly teeth. Just so they stand out a little bit more. And then, yeah, that's the. Alright. It's not enough of a difference. There we go. There we go. Alright, so like... I think that means it's done. So let's just quickly give it a wee save. No comment. No comment on that, I think. Where did I get a... Oh, it's from that. Okay, I can mark that as red. Alright, so... What am I looking for now? Right, let's, No, it wasn't that. Here we go. Just looking for the emote sizes. Why? That was weird. Google directed me to the Bulgarian Twitch page instead of the English one. Let's see. Between, let's see, 112. Okay, yeah, so it looks like the biggest one is 112 pixels. So, image, oh, no, it's canvas. Image, scale image to a new size. This will be the biggest it gets. Wait, what happened to the little spikes here? They just completely vanish. No, they were completely vanished. What happened to them? Did I just miss them? I guess I just missed them. Have you guys been laughing secretly at me this whole time? Alright. Let's, take away all this color. And how did I only just recognize it once the image was resized? But, like, not at all when it was full scale. Alright. Now save this. And now image scale to new size. There we go. So at its biggest, this is what we're looking at. Not bad, not bad. What's its smallest gonna look like? That's 28 by 28. Image, scale image, new size. Oh. Okay. So, it's a wee bit small, but I mean that's the kind of point. And you can kind of still see. You can kind of still see something. What's the medium? 56. Image. Let's go. Yeah, this is 56. That's the medium one. I think that's pretty much the average of what we're gonna see. That looks great. You can still kind of see the teeth. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, that's one down. And now I gotta decide what I'm gonna do next. So we'll... thank you. Thank you so very much. Let's see, what we'll do is... just delete a bunch of stuff. And then that way we can reuse this and do a save as. In fact, we'll do a save as right now, so I don't accidentally do a regular save. Alright. So next up, we what's another good emote to get? Thank you, thank you. That's great. It's terrible. I love it. All right. Yeah. For anyone not currently in my Discord, I'll throw it here. This is this is what we got. Amazing. All right, all right. Let's see, let's see. So okay, okay, I got some ideas here. Um, we'll do a confuzzled emote. Let's do a confused me. Like a heart or something. Alright, so how do I do a confused look? Alright, you can have this back. So we still want the same basic blob for shoulders. Surprise shield you. Could try that. A shale gasp. Let's see. Let's go with this as a little template then. But we can bop it up here because I don't need the ears. I'm gonna do the eyes and everything, I think. Really make it obvious I'm it's a surprise shale chew face. Actually, we can even do like the little blob body. Yeah, cat ears. I can do the cat ears. Because I do sometimes put those on. Actually, that's Wait a minute, I might want to shrink it down a bit, actually. Or at least, yeah, shrink it down a little bit. And just lower it a bit. Let's just... Because I want to have some room for the hair to come on in. And this is why I wanted to stream doing this. Because I never would have thought to do this, probably. No, I don't have any blush, I'm afraid. I could just, I guess, try doing little blushy lines. I don't know, I don't even have a blush setting, so... Might actually... Actually, I'll... Oh wait, these are the... Yeah, this is the... Get the darker red for the background. There we go. Hmm. 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 So weird when I think about how all this music like brings vivid imagery to my mind, but probably does nothing for most of you guys watching, other than like just the nice tune, obviously. Here we go. Yeah, well, that's not my fault. Arguably it is, but it's not. Not really. I don't see you asking ever to play it. It's Baldur's Gate 3 fault. Fair enough. Whenever we do play something, it's usually Baldur's Gate 3, so... Oh, right, that reminds me. I think at one point I even had the idea of, like, streaming Mabinogi. I should do that sometime. And forcing Nerdy Dragon to watch. Gasp. Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Just added some teeth because I feel like I need some teeth. Alright. So here, I should probably actually now that I think about it. They do a little bit, I guess. That is true. Yeah, I'll bring in this one for the color reference. So I use the same shading. I keep the top layer. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll see how it looks with and without the top teeth. Once we're all colored in. Also, like, the way which I'm coloring in, we're gonna see Pikachu with a Shale Lee wig on. We'll do that so it's a bit more visible, and I don't need those blue lines anymore. I should clean up a little bit of this line art here. Yep. To be fair, I think I've used this as just a generic battle music in my campaign. Because it's one of the few action-y things. Because I know you haven't actually gone to where this is actually used. Where it is used in the shadow missions. Oh wait, this is not lining up. This should come down lower. Go there. Only so much we can really add in this space, and we don't want it to look too straightened out. There we go. There's Pikachu wearing my wig and going gasp. Now it's not Pikachu anymore. Do this. Got to be careful here. Alright. Wait. Oh, did I just... I did. Wait. Yeah, I did. I did it on the wrong layer. Go me. Go me. I was so good at avoiding layer issues on stream. Up until now. And now they're just coming in full force. Alright, now this one will pop up here. Let's see, I don't think I have an official inside of my mouth. It's red in my model. Guess it, like we made it black for this one. I guess for a gasp, you can make it this red as well. Alright. And now. Just some nice little web. Wait a minute. Did I? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Never mind. That was just me muttering to myself. How are we looking? We're looking pretty good. Now, let's do some shading. Oh. Why is this? Oh, I've got it set to that. There we go. What we will do is we'll give well, that's looking pretty derpy. Yeah, this one is a Avalon Gate orchestra version. So you don't really like hear this version in the game. It's there we go. It's still looking a little derpy, but that's should be a little easier to fix by. And you know what, a little derpy is fine. Alright. Why is this? Alright, I'm on the wrong layer. It's always the fucking reason. Adding some hair. Shape, rather, just need to do the hair, I think. And solid white. There we go. It looks a little weird as fuck. Maybe if we just even out the shading a bit. There we go, that's a little better. Alright. 2 down. Alright. Save as. And we can close that. Reopen the blank. And we're good to go. Alright. Next one. Let's see. We're gonna go for a heart hug. I've seen those around. Let's see. So little blobby hand there. Here we go. Ah. Hmm. I'm gonna give it a little nibble. Alright. Uh, give myself cute little chibi hands, but they still gotta be bony. Mm, yeah. Here we go. Make them a little rounder. Here we go. This is adorable. Here we go. This is the first major story boss theme song. Aw, it's so adorable. I love this. Yum. Let's see. Let's see. What's something I should or can give a good yap about? Could just talk about Mabinogi for ages, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Again, that would give Sniper spoilers. Of course, I am like remixing everything in my Mabinogi themed D&D campaign. Guess there is like a, you know what? Just so I've got something to give a good yap about. And because I know it definitely won't happen in Sniper Kit's version of the campaign, because it's completely centered on one of the player characters in the other campaign, which was so they were like they were how do we even begin talking about this though? Because there's so much. God, where do I even begin? So in my D&D version of the campaign, I changed up some of the lore. Like, for starters, part of it I had to, because the lore is, as I said before, normally very based on... It's very, very based. But it's very much founded on the justifying game mechanics. Like, even down to, like, the main character perceives time at a different rate than the NPCs. And that's supposed to be one of the things that makes Miletians so, like, powerful, is the fact that they can perceive time at the rate it actually flows, while the NPCs are kind of like stuck in this, stuck perceiving like a slower flow of it. Um, so, yeah, so I changed, basically some of the lore, to fit a little bit better for a D&D campaign, because not everything's gonna translate perfectly over. And one of the things which I changed was the Miletians being players from another world to people who died and came back as usually with like foggy or distorted memories, potentially even like completely amnesiac. Basically, the idea is that way I can roll them into the story in the campaign. They kind of have a place in the world rather than being complete outsiders. So one of the characters in this one group, which I was running, his character is from kind of the ye old ancient kingdom. They are called the Partholons, the Partholon Kingdom, and so his character is from like way back then, and he was a monk of this group, well, in this ancient city. And he specifically wanted to kind of delve into the idea of church corruption. So, in the modern day, his character's like the church which he went to as a monk, that church is pretty much gone and replaced with a completely corrupted version of it. Even then, like, they were kind of turning towards corruption near the end of his lifespan. And so they worshipped a god of peace. And this is, I think I even mentioned last stream when I was drawing Agarak, how I decided to, one of my D&D inspirations was, actually I don't know if I did mention it, because I don't know if that was during the hour I was fucking muted. But point is, they're this death cult that is like themed around peace, because their idea is that there is nothing more peaceful than death, than for all to just come to an end. There will be no more strife, no more conflict. It will all be peaceful. When obviously that's not quite what the god actually wanted. And it was great because I brought my brother in to join the campaign a little bit later. And he was like, okay, just what can you tell me about this person's character? Because I want to, if I can, kind of have some kind of connection there. Just an easy hook. And I was like, okay, well, this is what I can tell you about it. And then he was like, okay, I'm going to be a cultist in this group. and he betrayed the party. But he felt bad about it and went to stop him, like tried to undo it in the last second. But oh my god, the moment of betrayal was so great. When I had the bad NPC give him a message of like, bring them here, separate them if you can, you know, and then leave the rest to us. So he lured them into the trap and revealed that he had crab arms because he had gone through like a corrupting process in this thing. And the fight ended up killing the fighter in the group. Even though even though he went from being, you know, being that, you know, the bad guy's warlock basically into thoughts. Yeah, even though he went he did like turn back and sided with the party in the end. The paladin was he was not having it. So like he only didn't kill the warlock because the other members of the party were like, no, we're forgiving him. And we're moving on. And then while the fighter was dead, he because the thing is also because that they are kind of already dead people, and because in the game Miletians could reincarnate, I let them, you know, still kind of have that level of immortality. It also helps just keep kind of the group of characters together. There are drawbacks and stuff as well, like consistent death would eventually be a problem. But point is, like, the fighter was gonna come back. It was gonna be fine. But while he was reincarnating, like in his kind of the time it takes, the big evil god that's basically taken over the death cult religion recruited his service as well. So we went from like having the warlock being the secret traitor to having the fighter be the secret traitor. That's looking pretty good. Alright. I need to reorganize these. Okay, here we go. Did I get the right? Is that the bone? I don't think it was the bone. No, I got the hair. Yeah, that was hair. Okay. Yeah, and so that monk, and also who ended up who was the original kind of member of this religion and kind of split off from it. He's gotten a lot more. One, he became part cleric, and two, he became more anti-god as a whole. Because he became part cleric because he found a different god that he respects more. And uh how did the shell chew go? Oh, the shell chew went pretty good. I think pretty good. I'll show you the shell chew in a moment. Once I'm finished at least with this hair layer. I'm doing a heart huggy and bitey. But yeah, so this monk who was in this other group, um, where was I going? Where was my thoughts going? Right, he became part cleric, in spite of becoming kind of more anti-god as a whole overall. And where exactly was I going with that thought process? Hmm. Brr, 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 brr. Oh, I'll show the Pika Gasp, because my thought process broke anyway. Oh god, it actually looks kind of cursed now that I'm seeing it again. Gasp. Yeah, yeah. Just need a little snacky on the heart. It's yeah, it's kind of cursed, but you know what? We can live for that. A little bit of cursing. Let's see. Bone. That's the other thing. We have bone down here now. Yeah, so where was I gonna go with? I was talking about this monk whose name was Mannix. Can't remember what I was leading into something, but now I can't remember what it was. Ah, well. We're just gonna have to live, this cursed life. Yep, you got it. All right, that's where I was going into. Right, I remember now. We're good. Um, so many messages. I thought, yeah, no, I just hate you, I guess, or Twitch does. Yeah, yeah. Well, now you know how I feel when I yapped for an hour and no one was making conversation. I thought no one was interested in what I had to say. Turns out I was just fucking muted. Uh, Alright, yeah, so where I was going with that was Mannix kinda has gone through some of the most character development I've seen any character go through. Um part of that is due to him starting out as a monk, going into cleric, starting to become kind of anti-god in his ideals. And then he has also literally been pulled apart and reanimated in every kind of way. So he died at one point, but it was to a wraith, and wraiths can, summon you back as a shade when they kill you, or a specter or something. I forget the actual one they revive you as. So they did that. They killed him and returned his soul, and I was like, wait a minute. If they've already kind of pulled his soul back, does he get to revive? And I was like, well, yes, I'm not going to just say no to him reviving, especially when the text doesn't say that he can't. But I made it so I basically was like, yes, you can revive, but there's going to be a bigger drawback than normal for this. It will like count as several deaths for the sake of like the general drawbacks, and he could choose to either revive as a ghost or as a zombie. He chose to revive as a zombie. So for a while, he was just zombie Mannix. Then, he later met his other half, because, like, there was still a copy of, like, him as a specter running around. And then that kind of held his more religious, like, devotion-y beliefs, and that one ended up falling in with this cult. And eventually he was like, no, we are going to reconcile with my other half. We're not killing him. And of course, this is a guy who, because we rolled stats, he had like a -3 in charisma. So he tried to diplomacy with a -3. And it worked. So now they're currently wandering around with the other Mannix. They call him G-Man, because he is Ghost Mannix. And he is currently, he ended up possessing the body of the leader of the cultists. But they're currently getting a clone of Mannix's body so that G-Man can have his own. So yeah, like, this guy's been through so much. He also had dark dealings with the god of darkness, Kihol. He thinks Kihol's an alright guy, but also doesn't like him. How do I do the shading on the heart? This is going to be a... Right, and, yeah, so it, like, Kihol also eventually restored him back to life. So now he's a living man again. Whereas, like, the other half of Mannix kind of became whole by devouring other ghosts and other souls. So they're now very, like, much more distinct as individuals. Let's see. Let me just... How do people shade this? Okay. Okay, I see. Now, we will set this to normal. Alright, and also, yeah, this is the bone layer. Just get rid of that. Just small little bits where there were gaps. Yeah, it wasn't super fun. Like, it was amusing, but I can see why. I was more amused by the picture that directly followed. Actually, we'll... And now we see there's a little bit of hair that needs fixing, and this is the hair layer, right? Yep, good. Alright. Actually, while we're here, let's just neaten that line a little bit. Alright. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I wasn't bothering with kind of a more gradual shading for other things because it's going to be a small image, but the heart is a lot of just blank space. There we go. We can even maybe add in a bit more. There we go. Boom 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 boom. Now, eyes is next. Yep, you. We can just do a... Alright. The bone, I colored it all in. Shouldn't have done that. And I've got to erase this bit of the heart as well. Alright. Let's see. Wait. What's going on here? Alright. Now, what kind of eyes do I give me? Do I just give me normal eyes? Could give me little love hearts. Might be... sorry. Might be a bit too much heart though. Let's just go big nom. Nom. Alright. I think that's all the coloring, which means now it's time for shading. Why is that? There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is not quite right. There we go. That's better. And then I gotta do the under eye shadow. There we go. Wait. Here we go. Yes. Yes, yes. I think though, yeah, we can add in a bit of color or a bit of shading for the eyes at least. What is here? It's probably a little bit of bone. No. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that one's cute. I like that one. Oh, I need to do the white layer on the hair. There. There we go. Number 3 done. Okay, we can now close that one. Close that one. Reopen a blank. Oh, what next though? What next? Got a pre-standard just smiling happy me. Really, it's an evil grin me, but we're gonna say it's standard me. We got a confused, we've got a nice loving one. What else is there to do? What's a good opportunity to use an emote? Boom boom. Boom boom. Ah man, I'm coming up blank. Coming up blank. Let's see. How do people even use emotes? I am too out of and not young and hip, as the kids say these days. Kids say that, right? Let's see. Google, tell me things. Hmm. 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 Let's see. Let's see. We could go with, I know, let's see, there's head pats or something. Head pats are nice. Um, could do one for like jiving to music. I think that's usually more of like for people who sing, but like I got cool tunes playing sometimes. Is there anything a bit more me themed? I guess I don't really know what my theming to is too much, like what I would be able to lean into, because I'm still just figuring shit out as I go. Um, what's this one? Magmel. Now we can skip Magmel. Let's see. Oh, we can do one for when I fail. You know what? I reckon that would be fun for people to spam at me. Yeah, we'll do that. Good failure. Never hurt anyone. So let's see. Big head. Have my maybe do like a why? Let's make the head a little bigger. Since we have the space, better use it. Let's see. Actually, we want that there. I don't like to show my hands too much. Gotta leave a little bit of the cuff covering the majority of it. There we go. You know that. There we go. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Let's see. that's a bit more of a... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. Man, how do people keep yapping about things even? How do you find things to yap about? That's what I want to know. Like, one thing, I did actually look it up a bit, and one thing was like, try to just say what's on your mind. But the thing is, my mind pretty much blanks out when I draw. So, I just go in the zone. So that's hard to do. Do I want those actually, or let me just go back? Oh, we can just go on another layer. I could go for swirly eyes instead. But then I would have to draw up through there, and that won't look as good. So, I'll keep the squints. Actually, we'll go with more there. That looks a bit more right. Yeah, Yeah. Might be more like suited to what should we call it? Just the actually you can leave that there. Might be more suited to the more sketchy stuff where I do sketchy law. That isn't. I mean, like where I just do where I'm focusing more on the design of the thing rather than like the full line work and coloring where my brain then just like goes on autopilot. So I feel like I did, or at least there was a lot more going on, at least for the sake of like you guys when I was doing the redesigns, but not so much the redraw. Let's see, how are we looking? I feel like this can go there. That looks a little better. Really should be like a little toothy there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. So we'll actually we'll color from the bottom up this time rather than going top down. I say that, but then we go here now. We want more one like this. And that way I can just be a little bit more rougher at the beginning, and then I'll fill in things a bit more as I go up. Wait a minute, I did just again do the... Alright, I'll just do this first, and then I'll go back and fix up the layer shit again. Alright. Now putting it on the right layer. There we go. Now we just transparent this for a little bit. While we get the web pattern on. Alright. Then I guess we can go right to mount or bone. Oh wait. We go down here, I accidentally deleted this bit while I was deleting the other stuff. Let's see. Let's have a look. See. I forgot to do the teeth. I'll have to be another layer. And we'll just pop it down here. I think we should actually do this. Yeah, it's a little more accurate. Just gonna finish up, fix up a little bit of line work. Yeah, not that anyone's really gonna notice this at the scale it's gonna operate on. All right. Shading time. Let's see. Yep, this is the bone layer. Why is that there? Is that just never filled in? Looks like it. Mm-hmm. I feel like I've slowly gotten more and more off model as I went. I think it's still fine. It's good enough. I'm happy with it, is the main point. Alright. Alright, the clothing. And the webbing. The white clothing. There we go. Wow. Save this as shale fail. And we got one more to go. It's actually working out to be pretty perfect time because we've got just 40 minutes left on my standard clock. So, if I can just find out what I want to do for the last one, I can probably do that and call it a night there. Let's see. What do we do for our last one? Well, let's do a smug one. Yeah. Yeah. So, let's see. Oh wait, I was misreading that. No. There we go. That's more like it. Here we go. I'm thinking I'm getting it down. It's a little smug me. You know what we can make? Probably make it more smug. By increasing the mouth. There we go. There we go. There we go. Should probably try and think of something to give a good yap about, though. Just really not sure what to do. What to do, yeah. Let's see. Go look at my smug little face there. That's great. Let's see. Oh wait, did I didn't even do any web patterns. I guess I can just improvise them later. Alright. I need to reposition that. I forget every time. Can take that away now. Lovely. Lovely. Now I think I'm going to amend what I said last time, I think, when I said that coloring was my favorite part. I think it's more specifically shading is my favorite part of it. Because, like, coloring, like getting like the base flat color down is basically the same as the line art to me. And getting it down where it needs to be. While with the shading, that's where it really like pops into life. So that is my addendum. I don't know. Sometimes I just look at me and I think, damn, I'm gorgeous. Look at this bitch. Ooh, excuse me. Get rid of that little knob. Okay. Sorry, I was just about to do it on the same layer. Glad I had to get rid of that knob. Made me rethink layers. Alright. And now... Actually, that should be a layer lower. So that way we can... Is this the... This will just take that. Yeah. Right. It's. Oh, there we go. Layer lock that. There we go. Oh, that's looking great. Right, wrong layer. Here we go. Oh, this might be my favorite one so far. I didn't expect to be able to do the smug look so well. I don't think I've ever drawn a character looking smug. Definitely not in recent history. Wait, is this? Alright, it's that one. To the black. occurs to me, I've been separating like these two, like the webbing and then like the white rims and cuffs into two separate layers so it can go underneath and above the black. I could have just had one that went above the black the whole time. Is that it done? If so, I did that way faster than I was expecting. No, I think that's it done. Alright. We actually got through all 5. Color me impressed. Alright. File, save as. Alright. Well then, that's I guess that's stream for today. It's not like 10 minutes early, but like actually before I do go, we should I'm actually going to, I feel like a good like showing them all off and yeah, I'll just save, I gotta save them all properly as PNGs, so, and then that way we can, yeah, we can show them all off before a small review show off kind of thing before we call it for tonight. So just bear with me for a second. Alright. So, here we are. Oh my gorgeous new little emotes! Oh, I can't wait to be able to implement them. Still waiting on some things before I can do that. But we have the emotes at the ready now. I'll just scoot myself over here. Beautiful. I do think the smug one is my favorite now. I think I definitely have a top 3. These 3 over on the left now. I think are my top three. I do like the Pika Gasp one, but it is a little bit weird and nightmarish, which is kind of what you want from that, I guess. But but yeah. Oh, they're also wonderful. Let's see. Eh. I can't really do anything to mimic the heart one. I can go for the gasp. I can't really do anything for the other two. Those are really my only two emotes, or my toggles. So, oh well. Maybe one day I'll have some new toggles to show off too. Alright, well then, I guess we will look for someone to raid. Ah, raid. Let's see. What's something I should think or look to raid into? Um, ooh. You know what? We will. Can't see anyone's catching my eye immediately. So we will give Nyx a good little hello. Well, actually, you know what, let's go to Louis Dell, actually. We've raided Temporal Nyx a bit more than her. So we'll give Louis a little hello. She's also doing art, so this is great. Start the raid. Alright. Well, thank you everyone for stopping on by. I'll pass you over to Louis for now. Oh yeah, a happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I am going to eat your heart, so farewell.